Hey, John Dugan from MrDugan.net. Putting together some videos to give you a sense of what it might be like to be in my SSAT course in the fall. So this is a little video on SSAT Analogies. So when you do these SSAT Analogies, they're the second half of the verbal section. So 1 through 30 is going to be a synonym, and then 31 through 60 are going to be these analogies, these verbal analogies. For your parents and stuff, like for my generation, they had these on the SAT, on the real SAT to get into college, right? And the SAT, the high school test to get into college, they dropped these years ago. But the SSAT still has them, so you can show them to your parents, I think, and they might get a kick out of them, or they might still be scared of them a little bit. They're not too bad, but there is like just some general knowledge that you need to have, and they're a little bit old school. I'm surprised they still have them in some ways, but what you're essentially trying to do is just build a bridge. All right, you want to fill in when you take menu and food. You want to build a bridge, and that's going to be your bridge. Like meaning like a menu is a list of all the foods. A menu is yeah, a menu blank is a list of. A menu is a list of all the foods available at the restaurant. All right. A sign is a list of all the roads. A digest is a list of the stories. A magazine is a list of the editions. But no, D. Okay. A catalog, and see, it's not. It's like kind of old school. You guys have websites. You don't even know what catalogs are. I guess like, do you guys still get catalogs in the mail? The Sears catalog. When I was a kid, like the Sears catalog would show up and it had everything in it. It had saws and it had, you know, um, whatever, everything you could, blouses, hardware, anything you want was in the Sears catalog. All right. A catalog is a list of all the merchandise. A menu is a list of the foods available. A catalog is a list of the merchandise available. All right, number 32, milk is used to make butter. You need milk to make butter. That's a good bridge. You need milk to make butter. You need blank to make blank. You need jelly to make bread? No. You need shirt to make clothes? No. But you do need wood to make paper. Now, that's probably the answer. That is the answer, but you got to check quickly. You don't want to, you got to read these quickly, okay? And they're not right. Photography is all about capturing images. Photography is about capturing images. Painting is about capturing talent. No, but B. Like, and then having like the idea of understanding like the general meaning of the word forms, right? If photography is about capturing images, sculpture is about capturing forms, like the form of the body or the form of that animal, in flight or whatever it is, right? The form, the outline, the whole form, the whole three-dimensional form. Photography is about images, sculpture is about forms. 34, eternity is unending time. Eternity is time with no end. Eternity is time that's limitless. So they're going to give you like attractors in this too. Um, you know, there's going to be some big vocabulary, scary vocabulary. Deity means God, credulity means belief. But the answer is just going to be C. Don't worry, don't get too scared by the vocabulary. Don't think that because it's vocabulary, it has to be the answer or whatever. Eternity is limitless time. Eternity is beyond time, and infinity is like limitless number. Now, also, it should be said that you can work backwards. There's nothing wrong with going backwards here. Time that doesn't end is called eternity, and number that doesn't end is called infinity. If you're going to work backwards, you just got to stay backwards. That's all. Okay? I'll do a couple more. We'll call it a day. Why don't we stop here? Teacher gives you an assignment. A teacher gives an assignment like a doctor gives a. Can you think of it yourself before you get to it? A teacher would give you an assignment like a doctor would give you like a prescription. Take these pills over the next 14 days. Okay? And then this, I would say, is a little bit of an odd analogy. I think this is a little bit of an odd one. A little bit of, I know it's a little bit of a cliche, but like a little out of the box. So this is you know, a farmer and a cook, well, the cook needs the farmer, right? The farmer gives the raw materials to the cook. Some kids in my class have said the cook couldn't do his job without the farmer. I guess, unless only cooked meat or something. The farmer provides the raw materials for the cook. That's the answer. So do you see the analogy here? You're right if you said E. Okay? So the farmer provides the raw materials for the cook in the same way that the lumberjack provides the raw materials for the carpenter. All right, so that's a little sample of SSAT synonyms. And for more information, head over to mrdugan.net to take the course.